Hello guys, today we are going to talk about a more light-hearted topic. What types of aquarists are you? I'm sure that in your aquarium community, there are different types of friends. So today we're going to talk about them. So the first type is what I call the Olympian, aka the contest fanatic. So this type of friends, they live and they breathe on contests. So everything they do is for contests. Usually this type of friends, you don't see their tanks or their aquarium the whole year, because if let's say they are going for contests, they can't show the aquarium the whole year until the result announcement. So this is a very typical type for this kind of person. And they are really motivated for contests. Basically, everything they do is for contests. So this is the first type of aquarist friend that you might have. The second type is what I call the rock star, aka the live performer. So this group of aquarists, they enjoy the live stage, live setup. When you have live audience, they are really born for this kind of stage. They don't have stage fright. They really enjoy performing in front of the live audience. And these are the people that actually I admire the most, because personally for me, I can do a pretty decent aquarium at home in my own comfort. But if I have to escape in front of the live audience, I always feel very nervous. But this type of live performer, the rock star, they are born to do something like that. They embrace the live audience. They embrace the live stage. They are people like that I like to call them the rock star. The third type is the professor, aka the scientist. So these are the types that like to crunch data. They can tell you everything that you need to know about all the scientific, technical aspect of your aquarium. Like those KH, GH, pH, all the, let's say the water parameter in your tank. They can even tell you, let's say what kind of lighting in terms of lumen, in terms of power. And if you show them a plant in your tank that have a brown spot, they can tell you exactly what nutrients is in deficiency. I'm sure you come across this type of friends in your community. And when you see their posts or when you talk to them, they remind you of your schooling day, like when you're in a science class or in a university. Yeah. So the way they talk, sometimes it is not for the faint-hearted. You usually get lost halfway through their message. These are the professor, the scientist. The fourth type is the botanist, aka the farmer. So these are the group of aquarists who are really good with plants. They collect plants, they grow all the rare plants, and they are very knowledgeable about plants. So everything you need to know about plants, how to grow a certain plants, or if you are looking for rare plants, these are the group of people that usually can help you. They are not really aquascapers, because they don't really, let's say, do aquascape, but all they do or all they like to do is collect rare plants grow them beautifully, and basically that's all they do. So these are the group that I call them the botanist or the farmer. The opposite of the farmer is the zoologist, aka the fish guy. So this group of aquarists, they really care about fish. You know, whenever they see your tank, the question that they will ask is that, are you using the right fish? Is this fish too big for your tank? Are you providing the good environment for your fish? You know, they will keep questioning about your choice of fish. And I mean, with a good intention, obviously, because they care so much about the fish. So they are really the kind of aquarists that put their heart and soul to provide a very good living environment for the fish, because they care about the fish so much. So these are the group that I call the zoologists. So the sixth type is the fanboy, aka the fanboy. So you might come across this type of, let's say, aquarists that they are so proud about the equipment that they use. So in every social media post, they will highlight the equipment, the lightings, the tank, the filter, even all the tools and all the fertilizer that they use with the brand. So they are really proud of all this hardware or the equipments that they are using. Yeah, these are the fanboy. Another type of aquarist that you might come across is the philosopher, aka the overthinker. So these types of aquarists, they have so many questions. They are always doubting every decision, or even before they do anything, they will keep asking, should I do this? Should I do that? Whether I'll run into problem if I do this? No, they are always having a lot of questions before they even started doing anything. To be honest, they worry too much, so I'm sure that there are friends like that in your circle. There is one type of aquarists that I like to call them the tabloid, aka the information center. This type of aquarists, they seem to know about everything. They can tell you, like, today whose fish is jumping out from the tank, whose plant is melting, and many things that you otherwise won't know. This group of people, they know. Basically because I think they talk to many people. They have very good networking. I mean, their social circle is big and people seem to be trusting them. So they just have all kinds of information in this community. So these are the type that I call them the tabloid. The next types of aquarist friend that you might know is the celebrity, aka the famous one. So these types of aquarists, of course, they are super famous. In their social media platform, they have huge following and they post constantly, even a few posts a day. It is normal for them. Basically, you can't avoid to see their posts every time you are on social media. They can post like 3-4 posts a day in one platform, like Facebook, Instagram, whatever, TikTok. every platform they can post 3-4 posts a day, and usually they like to recycle their content a lot. Yeah, and they are just so famous. Do you know friends like that in your community? The next types of aquarists, it is an interesting type that I call them the hollow man, aka the invisible. Do you come across a types of friends in your aquascaping or aquarium community that they are so active? They always appear on the social media, they like your posts, they comment on your posts, they are very active, but you have never ever see their tank before. I'm sure you know there are friends like that in our community. You know, they are just so everywhere. They're everywhere in the social media. They seem to be an aquarist, but they have never shown their tank. You have never seen any of their tank before. Sometimes it makes me wonder, are they really an aquarist? For sure they are, because they seem to know a lot, but we have never seen their tank, ever. These are the hollow men. The last types of aquarists is the regular, aka the normal one. So if you are this type, congratulations, because you are not the weird one. You are just doing everything quite normally. Nothing seems to be weird about you, but you are also a boring type. I'm sorry, but you know, this is just the very common aquarists that, you know, you can't fit into any of the category that I just mentioned. You are just the very normal one. Nothing weird or nothing special about you. You just do your own stuff. You enjoy the hobby, not being weird. Yeah, so these are the regular one. So these are the 11 types of aquarists that I can think of. Maybe there are some other types, I don't know. If you know there are some other types, please let me know in the comment. And also let me know in the comments, which type are you? It can be a combination of a few types. Personally for me, I think you know that I am the Olympian, because I'm really obsessed and I put a lot of energy into contests. I live for contests. So I would like to say, I would like to say I am the contest fanatic. And I think I'm also a little bit of the tabloid type. Not because I want to, because I'm talking to many people. You know, on a slow day, I'm talking to like 5 to 10 guys, different guys on a slow day. And on a busier day, I could be talking to like 15 to 20 different guys on all kinds of topic. Some are from my friends, some are my followers. You know, we can talk about everything in this community or outside the community. And most of them will ask me, let's say, seek my advice or opinion on their tank. So I tend to get a lot of information. So I'm a little bit of the tabloid. Yeah, so tell me, which type of aquascaper are you? Or which type of aquarist are you? So this is the video for today. I have to apologize. This is a completely useless video. But if you have watched until this stage, congratulations, you have just wasted like 10-15 minutes of your life. But I think it is fun sometimes to talk about all this useless topic. Life is boring enough, so sometimes it is good to be lighthearted a little bit. This is a garden near my house, a very well-maintained and very nice garden. One good thing about living in Malaysia, or at least in the place that where I live, is that in every residential area, there will be a place like this, practically within walking distance from the house. So it is very accessible, and you can come here to rewind, to do exercise. So this is one very good things about living where I live. Okay, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.